The final video in the Security is for Everyone Part 1 video series is going to be password protecting your computer. You'll want to make sure that you set up a password to use your computer when it starts up, when you wake it up from sleep, and when you exit the screensaver. And I like to set up a password protected screensaver to start after just a few minutes of inactivity. How many minutes of inactivity for your screensaver will depend on how you use your computer and what you're trying to protect it from. But keep in mind, if anyone can physically access your computer without a password, they can in theory read all of your emails, reset accounts, and so on. So if you're walking away, lock your computer and get in the habit of locking your computer every time you walk away from it. On Windows, that's really easy. The keyboard shortcut to lock your computer is Windows L. On a Mac, you can set up your hot corners to lock your screen. Don't forget to use a strong password when you lock your computer. So how can you set up the hot corners? What is hot corners? Hot corners is a feature on the Mac. So when you move your mouse to one particular corner of the screen, it will do something. I have my hot corner set, so when I move my mouse to the lower right hand side of my screen, it will automatically lock my computer, which is very convenient. So to set your hot corners and your screensaver, go to the Apple menu, System Preferences, and in the top row, go to Desktops and Screensaver, and then Screensaver. You want to make sure that you're locking your phone too. So iPhone users, make sure your password is at least 6 digits long. Android users use a long, complicated pattern to unlock. Of course, it's best to use the full QWERTY keyboard as a password, but at least a 6-digit long password. Keep in mind that police can force you to unlock your phone with your fingerprint. They cannot ask for your password. So remember, as you're setting up your passwords, what makes for a good or bad password. And if you need a refresher, you can go back to a previous video series and we discuss that there. You'll also want to configure your phone to lock itself after a certain period of inactivity. How long you want it to wait will depend on how you use your phone. You also might want to consider activating the feature that erases all data on the phone after several failed password attempts. This will prevent someone from trying every password in the book. So to recap everything that we've seen in all of these videos, in this video series, on all of the slides, we can prevent 99% of the most common threats and attacks using these 5 steps. If we learn how to recognize fraudulent emails and websites, if we don't open, we don't click, we don't download these attachments, we don't enter our information, keeping in mind that these emails, these websites, they're trying to trick you, and we should keep our guard up. We should be very skeptical. Number 3, keep your software up to date. Use automatic updates. That's a really helpful way to get that. Number 4, use strong passwords and a password manager. And number 5, use two-factor authentication where it's available. Now, this is a good summary of everything that we've covered. And this will be the final slide. I'm going to post resources and additional trainings. I will post the link where this goes to, since you can't actually click on this slide. I will post the link where this goes to in the description of the YouTube video. So thank you, and thanks for watching.